Today on Live at 4, a presidential visit to Milwaukee. He was here for just under 3 hours, leaving about 1 hour ago. On his way back to Washington after congratulating the city for signing up the most people for health care under the last open enrollment period.
And while he's in his last year of office, President Obama is spending part of that time visiting communities he says have benefited from actions he took in Washington. Our
Charles Benson and Eric Ross have been covering his visit. They join us live right now. We'll begin with Charles.
And still a very busy place here at Bruce Guadalupe School where the president spoke. He left here about an hour ago. Students are just getting out right now. He left in a motorcade. They're going home in a carpool. But President Obama was here to talk up his health care law. Even he likes to call it Obamacare. President talked about why he thinks the law has been a success, despite calls from Republicans to repeal it. The president says more people are now insured or have better coverage. He credited Milwaukee for showing the country why the law is working for everyone.
So the story to be told is one of just looking out for each other, just helping each other. This has been an incredible city and county-wide effort, not just in this competition, but for years. You've made Milwaukee a model for the nation. And you're proof that the Affordable Care Act works.
So the president there referencing the competition. Milwaukee won the Healthy Communities Challenge, and it really signed up more people than any other city on a percentage basis. In fact, Milwaukee edged out his hometown of Chicago. Now, the president knows the clock is ticking on his presidency, so this is really a victory lap for him as he tries to remind people why he thinks the Affordable Health Care Act has helped and is continuing to help people. We're live in Milwaukee. Charles Benson, today's TMJ4.
Charles, thank you.
Well, more than 700 people packed the gymnasium inside the UCC.
Many people with tickets were lining up as early as 8 o'clock this morning to see the president. Eric Ross live outside the United Community Center with their reaction to what the president had to say. Eric?
Good afternoon. Yeah, everybody here in attendance seemed very supportive of the Affordable Care Act and the direction it's going. People from all across southeast Wisconsin packed the UCC today to hear what the president had to say. The security lines at times to get in were long but moved fairly quickly. Most people were able to get through the security process in about 10 to 15 minutes, if not less. President Obama praised Milwaukee on enrolling the highest number of eligible people for health care coverage. One woman in attendance told us the Affordable Care Act has saved her daughter's life.
I'm more than satisfied with health care. I had a daughter in law school whose appendix ruptured, and had we not had Obamacare, we would have been paying for that ourselves.
Now, we spoke with several people and asked them today what they thought still needs to be improved with health care coverage. They tell us the costs are still a little bit too high. They'd like to see reduced costs in the future. We'll hear more from them coming up on Live at 5. Reporting live outside the UCC, Eric Ross, today's TMJ4.
All right, Eric. Thank you. We'll never give a presidential speech on an empty stomach.
Carol Meekins is in the newsroom with that story new on Live at 5. Carol.
That's good advice for all of us, Shannon and Steve. President Obama grabbed a quick bite to eat at Engine Company 3 in Walker's Point. We're going to tell you the unexpected connection that brought him there. That story is coming up new on Live at 5. Steve and Shannon, back to both of you.
Thank you, Carol.
Excuse me.
It's all good. Well, we have more coverage of the president's visit to Milwaukee and what it means for the community coming up on Live at 5. The president's visit preempted Days of Our Lives today, so you can see that soap opera in its entirety just by setting your DVR for 2:30 a.m. Friday morning.